Morning students, today's video we're going to go over dividing monomials, which is going to be using the quotient rule. Now, when you divide monomials with the same bases, excuse me. When you divide monomials with the same bases, you're going to subtract the exponents and put the result where the positive exponent is. So, for example, x to the fifth divided by x to the third is the same as x to the 5 minus 3, and that's going to be x to the 2. Since it's positive, it's going to go on top. Now over here, if you had x to the second divided by x to the 6, x to the 2 minus 6, which would give us x to the negative 4. Well, that's not a positive exponent, so we got to put it on the bottom, so it would be 1 over x to the 4th. Now, a quicker way of doing this is to just subtract and cancel. So 5 minus 3, well, I can take 3 out of both of those. There'd be 0 left on the bottom, so that goes away. And then 5 minus 3 is 2, so we would just get x squared on top. 2 divided by 6, so 2 minus 6, I can take away 2 from both of them. That would leave me nothing on top, and x to the 4th on the bottom, so 1 over x to the 4th. So whenever everything cancels out on top, make sure you leave it as 1. Examples, let's find the quotient. Well, this time we have numbers, so divide the numbers first. 15 divided by 5 gives me 3 on top and 1 on the bottom. N to the first divided by n, there's 1 here, there's 1 here. You can cancel both out, so we just end up with 3. 9y to the 4th divided by 12y. Well, first do 9 divided by 12. We can simplify that to 3 over 4. There's our fraction. Divide your numbers. 4 minus 1. Well, I can take a 1 from both of those. So there's 3 left over there, and there would be none left over there. So y to the third is on top. 3y to the third over 4. Now, this has multiple letters, but I want you to try number 3 real quick. Push pause on the video, push play when you're ready to see your answer, okay? Push pause now. Alright, so we've got negative 7 divided by 28. First, we can simplify that to negative 1 over 4. And now let's look at the letters. A to the second divided by a, so I can take away 1 from both and leaves me 1a left on top. B to the third divided by b to the first, I can take away 1 from both of those and get b squared left over on top. And I've got no c here, so the c here has got to go on the bottom. Now remember, that sneaky 1, it's not always going to be there, so your answer is probably going to be written as negative ab squared divided by 4c. Let's do the same thing here on number 4. Let's divide out these numbers. Negative 12 divided by negative 20. This does simplify. Negative divided by negative is a positive. 4 goes in there 3 times. 4 goes in there 5 times. We have our numbers. I can take away 1 r from both of those because they both have an r. Take away 1 r, that goes away. 2 minus 1 is 1. So r to the first on top. They both have at least 1s. I'll take away 1s from both, and I get 1s left on bottom. So 3r divided by 5s. Alright, I'm going to stop the video here. We're going to do a few more practice on the next.